Ah, nice roaring fire in my Imperial City home. So I need to put that in there. Ooh. All right. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. I realized while I was offline that I may have missed one of the Master Trainer quests. And I also trained a little bit. I got our illusion up to 80. Illusion up to 80, and I think I leveled our blade once.
Hello. Good day. Martina Floria at the Arcane University has a much better mastery of illusion spells than I. You should travel there and speak with her.
Here we go. I think this is the only one I missed.
Travel to the Arcane University and speak with Martina Floria.
Like this Wood Elf's little mohawk there.
You too.
That's how short he is.
I'm afraid I have very little information to add to our follow-up investigation.
Come on, Melona.
Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement. You're sharp for an adventurer. If you ever decide to retire, I'm sure the Anvil City Watch would love to have you.
Nice.
How are you today, Master Wizard?
Good news from Kvat.
Greetings.
I always go into the orrery.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. A trade is in order, don't you think? My services in exchange for... let's say 10 Welkin stones. I'd say that's fair.
Well, I happen to have 10
Let me
Welkin
know
stones.
when you have them. 10 Welkin stones. Most
Easy.
useful for my research. Thank you. And now I am at your service.
Nice.
I like cities, and this is the biggest and the best. All races, cultures, cuisines, crafts. The city has them all.
That's them all.
Have you heard? Adamus Philida has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Bye.
Speaking of which, I think we can... If we go to Leowin... Watching me. That guard over there.
trespassing here. You'll have to leave.
Yes, here it is. Adamas Philoda's bodyguard. After that quest, you come here, you find him laying here, which I guess nobody cares. Also, these guys are very friendly, I guess. He goes, "This was my big break. Finally, I'm given something important to do. And what happens? I blow it. All I had to do was keep Philoda alive. That's it. But no, I couldn't even accomplish that. Father was right. I'm an idiot, and I haven't amounted to anything. I let everyone down, so this is it. Goodbye, cruel empire. I'm ending it all." He commits suicide here in the middle of the Leowin City Guard barracks. Kind of heavy stuff. Alright, gang, get ready. I'm going to have to do more of this offline, but I'm going to show exactly what I'm going to do to try to get us those last 5. What in the world? Okay. I'm going to show... I've done it a little bit offline, but what I need to do to get us those shoulders for days, to get us those last few points in luck. So I wasn't able to do this before because I'm on very hard difficulty and the guards are high level. But the Bruma barracks here has a boatload of guards around 2 a.m. So look at this guy. There's a ton of guys sleeping in here. And this is the best way to level your armor skills and weapon skills. But
Stop right there!
everybody gets up
Am I supposed
and
to
suits
be
up.
impressed? Do your worst.
Oh, a bunch of them haven't even put their clothes on. But if you go on a very easy difficulty and have some healing, you can definitely survive in here for a long time while they beat you up. Jim Moore, no. But yeah, this is the best way to level your block, but since we have 100% reflect damage, this is also going to start killing some of these guards so we can go to jail and hopefully level up. I probably need to do a few rounds of this.
What's the matter? Getting tired! Get this over. Get this over. Die, damn you! Getting tired? Take the fine! You can the best you can do. You should take the fine. You elves are all the same. Take the fine.
Yeah, here, Static. I need you to hold this. Block does take a long time to level up, though. Take a lot of this.
Show me. Let's get this over with. That the best you can do? Take the fun. To death. You're outmatched, elf. Take the fun.
You're welcome. And yes, that is one way you could start healing people, but I actually do want some of these guards to die because I have to go to jail. Here, Static, just hold the mouse here. And you can play. I think it was Bird's. I told Bird I hate him and his mom and his family. Scary. I guess a scream in the way. No, this is all legit. I have enough powerful magic items that my reflect damage is 103%, so I'm immune to physical damage while reflecting all the damage they do to me.
Let's get this. What's the matter? Let's get this. Am I supposed to? Let's get this. I'm supposed to die. The best you can do. I fought much worse like this. You elves are all the same. This is good. Will you fall down?
So I'm going for 100 in every attribute and skill. Oh, I leveled up our restoration too, by the way. We moved that up to max. That's where all their budget went, is making Sean Bean play Martin and Patrick Stewart play Uriel Septim. But here, my major skills are armor, hand-to-hand, destruction, mysticism, light armor, security, and speechcraft. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. You are now a master of restoration and can cast master-level restoration spells.
My body!
I think I have status. I think I've already done that. How far am I into the 100%? Oh, a good portion. We've definitely crossed halfway. Once we hit 100 in every statistic, I think mainly we just have left to finish up quests. I forgot to close my office door. One
Let's get this over. Hate the fun. Won't you die? Show me what you can do. This ends here. What's the matter? Hate the fun. Do your worst. Show me what do your worst.
Do your worst.
Die, damn you. Die, damn me. Yeah. This ends here. But the best you can do. Hate the fun. This ends here. This is the part where you go down
You can go ahead and send your bloody soul straight to Sovngarde. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm gonna do. Someone's weapon broke. I actually was trying to do sounds yesterday, but I'm having that issue with Audacity again. It does not want to record sounds from my headset, and I don't know why. The bird's unconscious.
Someone's been murdered.
Someone's been murdered. Okay, how much? We've only got one murder so far. We need a few murders under our belt.
This ends here. Will you fall down? This ends here. Pathetic. What's the matter? Getting down. I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to die. Do your best. Supposed to be What's the matter? Getting tired? Why? I'm supposed to be impressed. Show me what you've got. I'm just warming up, you pathetic. Take that! You're outmatched. It's just warming up. You pathetic worm. You're outmatched. Just warming up. You pathetic worm. Will you fall down and bleed? What's the matter? Show me what you've got.
Someone's been murdered.
Let's get this. You'll never take me down.
Corn? I didn't eat any corn.
Let's get this. You'll never take me down. I'm supposed to be impressed. Do your worst. You answer all the same. Show me what you've got.
No, they can't. Taxation is theft.
Yeah, the best you can do. Won't you die? Let's get this over. You'll never take me down. You answer all do your worst. And no fury.
They're rich.
I fought much better. Let's get this over. Show me what you've got. I'm supposed to be impressed. Die, damn you. You're right.
Somebody else with low health, but I can get that guy.
And no what's the matter? You pathetic just warming up. You pathetic worm. What's the matter? Getting tired? Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to be
Someone's been murdered.
You're damn you. This is the part where you fall down. Do your best. You're outmatched. You'll never take me down. Listen, won't you die? I'm supposed to be impressed. What's the matter? Getting tired.
Look at this guy. Sitting eating food.
This is
Let's see. So 4K. 4K bounty's pretty good. Here's your hydrate. I'm doing both. Okay, so let me get block 2. Let's do block 87, and then we'll go to jail and see how much our skills get reduced.
You're matched up. You'll never take me down. You'll never take me down. Show me. Bloody soul straight to trust me. You fucker. This is here. You down. You fucker. This is you fall down and bleed to death. Why? You're a mess.
So many keys to Castle Bruma. I killed the jailer. Alright, halfway through 86, we're gonna get to 87, then we're gonna go to jail.
Your path. Am I supposed to be impressed? What's the matter? Getting Here comes another one. Why? This is you die! Die! We fall down and bleed your bloody soul guard.
Look how tall I am, I'm huge.
This is here. You'll never take me down.
Be careful the archer, I don't think the... Still take damage from arrows, I think.
You're up Am I supposed to be impressed? What's the matter?
The legs expanded.
You're up
Alright, almost there.
That's the best you can do. Die, damn you. What's the matter? Get supposed to be impressed. All flesh and no what's the matter? Getting tired. Die, damn you. Supposed to be.
Here we are. Okay, we have a fine of 7,000.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
So an easy 7K for murdering a bunch of people. Or... Oh, I don't have the... Oh, I actually don't have the option to pay the fine. You get to go to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
Criminal scum. All of your possessions have been confiscated by the guards. You will get them back when you have served your sentence. Activate the bed to begin serving your sentence. Oh, they put me in another cell with this guy?
Go away.
I guess you're not happy either. So, whenever you go to jail, you usually are able to smuggle in one lockpick. And if you can break out of jail, you can get out of jail. But when you go to jail, especially for long periods of time, you hope that if your major skills get reduced by serving the sentence, you can then continue to level up. Oh, he definitely did, Terry. So we hope it's good. Like, we hope, like, I don't know, Speechcraft. Like, Speechcraft is easier to level up. Light armor was okay. Destruction, even hand to hand, mysticism. In fact, all of my major skills are easy to level up. I'm hoping it's none of the minor skills. We'll see what we get, though. You want to serve your time. Athletics, hand to hand. Heavy armor, alteration, conjuration, destruction, marksman, mercantile, and speechcraft. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 3 major skills that went down, but a bunch of minor skills, unfortunately. But that's the way that I'm gonna have to do that so that we can gain 5 levels to level up our luck. And I'll probably do most of that offline because obviously that's not very interesting to watch. And now I can't summon some of these, so I need to level up my conjuration again. And my destruction. He's a high elf. And because I'm K Orange 4, we try to make him look as much like an orange as possible. Level up your face. Okay. Hey, Astro. In the veil, caught in the hunt. Oh, we're here in Bruma. Let's do this one. Brotherhood Betrayed. Arigato. Gozaimasu.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynald Draelus, will be allowed access.
Why?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. The culprit in this...
Terry, didn't I? Are you listening? I said when you go to jail, your skills get lowered. When your skills get lowered, you're allowed to level up again. And I'm 5 luck points away from getting to max. I can only raise my luck when you level up. So I need to essentially do that multiple times and then re-level so I can get my luck up to max.
Good day. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynald Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on
Right now I'm level 50.
The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for
My
handouts.
body!
Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Yeah, I'm sure you got it all figured out, don't you?
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Repeated tampering with Braden's corpse is a crime and will alert the authorities. Doesn't really look like a vampire.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynal Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynal, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma.
Uh-oh.
In minutes, Raynal convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
I think Carius might be dead after our little thing in the Bruma jail. The evidence looks bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynal character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Okay.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
He's a liar.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Murdered beggar, you say? Wearing gaze, handbill.
Excuse me. Oh, you're back.
Oh, you're back. I think I should locate Raynal and ask him some questions. Okay.
Hello.
Do need to go get my skeleton key.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Hi.
Aye. It's not the old Olaf at his tap
Hello.
attack.
What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire.
Kinda is.
I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Entered Raynol's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Oh. What could that be? Gelliborn's journal. I've discovered a small journal in Raynol's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who'd uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Ayleid ruins. I have to see. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gelliborn. I need to find out some more about Gelliborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynil. Olav may be able to help. Oh my gosh. This is a read. We'll read it in just a sec.
What can I do for... Just look for me if you need it. What can I do? Gelliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynil told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelliborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes, and doesn't talk to people much. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Okay. Innkeeper Olav told me that Gelliborn was slain in Skingrad by none other than Raynil. As with Braden, Raynil claimed Gelliborn was a vampire. I think Raynil is using the vampire as a cover story to get the keys to the chest where they stashed the artifact. I think it's time to speak to Carius Runelius about Raynil. He must be stopped. Oh, this guy's Carius. Okay. I think there's another Captain Carius that might be dead. Let's see here. The 8th day has passed, and still there's no sign of the artifact. We've covered most of the remainder of the outer guard tower and scoured the crumbled gatehouse ruins, but not one clue has arisen as to where it may have been buried. It's quiet out here, as if the ruins were paying respects to the Ayleid inhabitants that disappeared here long ago. We haven't encountered anything hostile, but if we do, I think we're ready. The Brotherhood's been in worse scrapes before. Braden paid good money for the information as to our treasure's whereabouts, and I hope it doesn't turn out to be yet another fiasco. This morning, our camp was set upon by some bandits who were protecting what they claimed was their territory. Considering that we were outnumbered 3 to 1, we did very well. Only Raynil suffered a small wound, but that was easily healed by a potion that Braden had thoughtfully brought with him on our expedition. After getting rid of the bandits' corpses, we set out to tackle the largest part of the ruin, the remains of the Great Keep. 2 of the walls of the once mighty structure were collapsed, scattering the telltale whitish rock so typical of the Ayleid architecture in this part of Tamriel. This made our assault on the ruin difficult, as many of the larger chunks of wall were far too heavy for us to move. Braden suggested that we search the center of the building's foundation for any underground entrances, which was typical for this type of keep. His guest paid off, and after several hours of back-breaking work, we managed to clear an opening just large enough for us to squeeze through and enter an ancient stairwell leading down into the ground. We decided to wait until morning's light to begin our descent into the depths of the ruin. After a restless sleep, all of us were quite excited at the prospect of what might lie ahead. Eagerly, we dipped our torches in a fresh container of pitch, lit them, and entered the inky blackness of the stairwell. The stale air was choked with dust and fine grit, a sign that no one had entered this portion of the ruins in a very long time. We became excited as that meant no other tomb robbers had gotten there before us. The stairwell eventually leveled out into a corridor of sorts that snaked its way into the north. As we carefully walked along, I scanned the floor and walls very carefully for any type of triggers, tripwires, or pressure plates. Such was my specialty. The Ayleid were well known for their cunning traps protecting their tombs, and I wasn't taking any chances. Braden, the scholar of the Brotherhood, was getting more and more excited as we traversed the passage. He was translating the wall carvings and was becoming certain that we had finally found the true location of our prize. After walking for several more minutes, we were overjoyed to see what we were hoping to see. The hallway ended at a metal door with a carving of a spider upon it. Now came the true test of Braden's information. The door supposedly had a puzzle lock. By pulling the spider legs in a certain combination, it would unlatch. The wrong combination would spell our deaths, perhaps triggering a collapse of the hallway or some other equally deadly trap. With a shaky hand, I pulled the legs one by one in the order I had memorized. The sixth one, the first one, the second one, the eighth one, and finally the first one again. I closed my eyes as there were a few loud clicks, and then the door popped open. We all breathed a sigh of relief pushing the open door. I looked in at a huge room with a pedestal in the center. Sitting on the pedestal, illuminated by a shaft of sunlight from a tiny hole in the ceiling, was our prize. The floor was covered in a huge mosaic of a stylized spider, all 8 of its legs coming to a point and leading up at the door, or ending up at the door entrance. This was the last of the traps the Ayleid left behind to protect their treasure. Again, if it hadn't been for Braden's skill at acquiring information, we may never have known how to solve this last line of defense. I instructed Braden and Raynal to remain at the entrance and to tie a rope around my waist in case of a sudden pitfall. Carefully, I began to walk on the darkened tiles that formed the third leg of the spider. Sweat beaded on my forehead as the pathway made by the tiny pieces of ceramic was very narrow at the start, and one slip again could mean instant death. But death never arrived. The information had been correct, and I was able to make it to the pedestal and secure the artifact. Quickly as possible, we made our way back and out into the daylight. Once again, the Brotherhood was triumphant, and it was time to return home. At the tavern that night, we decided to make a pact. We would stash the artifact in a cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of its magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled, and we certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Braden agreed to contact a local cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks so none would have access to the artifact without the others being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang many a song of adventures past and adventures to come. Me too, Jen.
Hello.
Oh, so, any new revelations in your investigation?
Investigation?
How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well.
Yeah, this music is overpowering. Oh, whoops, sorry. Skingrad said he watched you slayed the vampire there, is what he said, essentially.
What do you mean, you disagree?
We just disagree.
That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire?
This journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynil from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Yes, sir. He's out.
Hello there.
Hello there. Pop the music up a little bit.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed.
Must be.
You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
Any last words about Braden, Gelliborn, or Raynil?
If all you say is true, Raynil will answer for Braden's death.
I've had that happen to me before too. Been saving at the wrong time, and then I'm dying from a creature or dying in the sun from a vampire as a vampire.
Raynil will pay for both crimes. Gelliborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynil. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully. Please hurry. Raynil may make a break for the open road at any moment.
Any moment. Boreal Stone Cave. Close to Echo Cave. Gonna get my conjuration back to 100 so I can cast my spells. An ogre. Boreal Stone Cave. I've arrived. Oh.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later.
What
Leaving
it looks
that
like.
journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part.
Yep.
I saw you enter Olav's Tap and Tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carriers figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You'll not surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carriers didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you.
Sure did.
This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
This is your last chance.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Good luck. My destruction and my conjuration are too low.
What's
the matter? Getting tired. Need to I get a lower level spell.
the matter? Getting tired?
Conjuration skill increase, is it 99? Yeah, it's 99. That restoration spell. I have all 3 keys to open this chest. Spell hurt.
I've fought mudcrabs more.
Got him. I've located Raynal in Boreal Stone Cave. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. You now recover the artifact mentioned in Geliborn's journal from the chest. This full set of glass armor, except for the helmet. Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. Seems fairly unremarkable, and I am unsure about its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlene Lyrian and see what she wants me to do with it. Pretty mundane. Do.
I was praying for your swift return. What news do you bring? Yes?
You charm her, just in case that affects anything.
Travel safe. What news do you bring? Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynal.
What about Raynal?
I knew I'd recognize Raynal. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like.
Legendary.
The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynal, that time is lost.
What do you know about this mundane amulet, or what do you want me to do with it?
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home
Just so
from
they can be
whatever
honest,
distant
yeah.
land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Is it Brotherhood? Did the word die with Braden?
No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys.
I hope it's orange.
If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Okay, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word Brotherhood.
Oh, it is
Here
Brotherhood.
the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Thank you, ma'am. Phylactery of Liveness.
I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
Justice. What? Fortify speed 10 points? That's all it is? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's one of the Brumagards that
waiting.
hates me.
This better be good.
Yeah.
Just go away.
Just go away. I'm very popular among the Brumagard ship.
Always a pleasure. What brings you to me this day?
Just a last check-in of all these characters.
Although we can't go back and undo what's been done, I feel justice has been served and Braden's soul may rest with ease. In your absence, I dispatched a runner to Skingrad to let them know they needed to clear Geliborn's name for the record books. Like Braden, I think he deserves to have his name clear of wrongdoing.
I agree. And what about Raynal?
You did what had to be done. There should be no regrets or doubts in your mind about it. Raynal was an evil Dunmer, and he deserved that fate.
All right.
Have you ever considered a job in law enforcement? Always a pleasure.
I hope I can help.
Gash. I don't remember you.
Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's go back to the waterfront. Store the phylactery. Or this set of glass armor in case I need it for enchanting. Store the hearts there. Do. Grab back my skeleton key. Yes.
I hope I can. Good that you want to get better.
Ah, he's not selling stuff anymore.
Be seeing you.
Seeing you. Gotta wait till morning. I do need to look up here. When do all the Oblivion gates open? Oblivion. When do all gates open? Depends on how much the main quest has been completed. Okay. Got it.
You need something? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Oh, Tamriel. It looks like Oblivion gates just continue to open in random spots depending on how much of the main quest has been completed. So I should be able to close like 20 of them right now, but if we advance the main quest a little bit, might be able to do a little bit more. Lightfoot boots. Acrobat's amulet. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Speed 20, athletics 20, and acrobatics 20. I think that's a unique item.
Tell your friends about me. Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
The shadow of Sithis. Find out about this Mehrunes Dagon shrine. For that, and then I'm gonna hang out with Mehrunes Razor a little bit. Like all my alcohol just dumped outside of my house. A Mythic Dawn mark. Yes, I knew it was over here somewhere. Oh. If I actually get a kill with this thing.
Am I supposed?
Through the razor, Mehrunes Dagon claims this soul. I did it. It worked. It worked. Oh, there's another Oblivion gate down here. I can quickly close this one. This ogre killed this bandit. Jump around the gate. No need to open these gates when you're so good at jumping. A peace sign, middle finger to that nerd. Wastes of Oblivion. Find him. Shut the jaws of Oblivion. Portal of Natural Disaster. I think we've been in this situation before, and it helped when we went down. Top down. My endurance has been damaged. Rude. Then we go straight up the tower. Wrong door. Do. Here we are. Do. Gillum Sanguis. Break yourselves upon my body. Transcendental Sigil Stone. See what we got. I hope it's something good. Absorb intelligence, fortify intelligence. Not great. I'm really looking for Magicka. It's like Fortify Magicka or Spell Absorption. Those are the ones I'm really looking for. The Gerald Mountains. It's a bear. I think I can slay the bear. Mehrunes Dagon claims this soul. Claims the soul of a bear. Like Arius Caverns. I've arrived at the Lake Arius Caverns. The secret mythic Dawn Shrine must be somewhere inside. Must be.
Dawn is breaking.
Is breaking. Greet the new day.
Welcome, brother. The hour is late, but the Master still has need for willing hands. You may pass into the shrine. Harrow will take you to the Master for your initiation into the service of Lord Dagon.
Already claimed 2 souls in his name.
The time of preparation is almost over. The time of cleansing is near.
I am Harrow, Warden of the Shrine of Dagon. By following the path of dawn, hidden in the writings of the Master, Mankar Cameron, you have earned a place among the chosen.
He's got such dark hair.
You have arrived at an opportune time. You may have the honor to be initiated into the Order by the Master himself. As a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, everything you need will be provided for you from the Master's bounty. Give me your possessions, and put on this initiate's robe.
Ooh. Do we play along?
Very good. Follow me. I will take you to the shrine.
How can I serve you, brother?
Brother.
You should complete your... We've been preparing for the coming of Lord Dagon for many years. You come to us at a fateful time.
Fateful time?
The Master has promised us that the time of preparation is almost over. The time of cleansing is almost here.
What about the Mysterium Xarxes?
You should complete your initiation before...
Okay.
The Master is preaching in the shrine as we speak. Hurry! You should not miss the chance to hear the Master's words.
Wait, Mankar Cameron is here? The 400-year-old elf?
How can I serve you, brother? The time of cleansing is...
Shh! The Master is speaking. Praise be.
The dragon's throne is empty, and we hold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise.
This is
Praise
the climax,
be.
the mystery, the Virgin of
Hear now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your reward, to be set above all other mortals forever. As for the rest, the weak shall be winnowed. The timid shall be cast down. The mighty shall tremble at my feet and pray for pardon.
So saith Lord Dagon. Praise be.
So saith the wise Alondo.
Your reward, brothers and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh.
You know whose voice this is?
Paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
I didn't know that Mankar Cameron's
Crazy bitch!
Mankar Cameron's voice is Terrence Stamp. Shit. Mankar Cameron escaped to his realm of paradise with the Amulet of Kings and closed his magical portal behind him. But the Mysterium Xarxes itself is here in the shrine. I must get the Mysterium Xarxes. It is my only hope to finding a way to recover the
We
amulet.
have a new brother who wishes to bind himself to the service of Lord
Yes,
Dagon.
it's Terrence Stamp.
Advance, initiate. You have come to dedicate yourself to Lord Dagon's service. This pact must be sealed with red drink, the blood of Lord Dagon's enemies. Take up the dagger and offer Lord Dagon the sacrificial red drink as pledge of your own life's blood, which shall be his in the end.
I will slay the sacrifice.
Lord Dagon thirsts for red drink. Sate him.
Release Julius. Ah, yes, I can definitely read the Mysterium Xarxes. I have the Mysterium Xarxes, the Mythic Dawn's Book of Secrets. Now I must escape this place and return to Cloud Ruler Temple. Ah, release the prisoner! Julius, get up!
Be glad you will not live to see the day, Lord Dagon. Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion! Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Oh, the statue, crumbled. Here's the rough part. Is it Harrow? Does Harrow have all my stuff? Gate is open elsewhere. Actually, let me see what happens if you... Oh, I should have saved before this. What happens if you slay Julius? I've actually never done that. Here we go. Get back to the autosave.
Dawn.
Dawn is breaking.
I am...
Meow, 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 meow. Dawn is breaking. Dawn is breaking. It's dawn.
Dawn is breaking.
It was a female Dunmer here before.
Greet the new day, brother.
Praise be.
The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the Amulet of Kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise.
Praise be.
Hear now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your reward. to be set above all other mortals forever. As for the rest, the weak shall be winnowed, the timid shall be cast down, the mighty shall tremble at my feet and pray for pardon.
So saith Lord Dagon. Praise be.
Your
He's wearing the
reward,
Amulet of
brothers
Kings.
and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh. I go now to paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
Dawn is breaking.
Right, he
You have
skips.
come to dedicate your... This... Take...
Here, take the dagger. I will slay the sacrifice.
Advance, initiate.
Oh,
Well done. You are now a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, one of the Chosen. Your life belongs to Lord Dagon.
oh, thank you.
What is breaking?
The time of preparation is almost over.
Hey! Hey!
Eat all my stuff, bro.
Keep your fingers to yourself, thief!
What? This is mine.
Ha! Ah! For Lord Dagon! You are weak, like the gods you pray to!
Yeah, everybody else is leaving. I think I just get to...
You are weak, like the gods you pray to! Die!
Do I just get to keep it? Like... Okay, let me see, can I... He already caught me. Really like to get all of my stuff back.
Why, you dirty little thief!
Bro.
Pickpocket! Pickpocket! Guard your purses!
We have a new brother who wishes to bind himself to the service of Lord Dagon.
You have come...
I will slay the sacrifice.
Advance, initiate. Well done. You are now a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, one of the Chosen. Your life belongs to Lord Dagon.
Okay.
What is breaking?
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together they pick apart the carcass of Root.
The top for Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion! Only the chosen will
I need
survive
to
the cleansing.
kill Harrow.
The time of cleansing is almost here!
the chosen will
For
survive
Lord
the
Dagon! Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion! The dawn is breaking!
Won't you die? Only the chosen
You
will
are
survive the
like the
cleansing.
gods! The dawn is breaking!
A time of cleansing is almost here. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Be glad you
You
will not
are
live to see the day, Lord
like the
Dagon.
gods!
Shoot, dude. Let me see how much if I can get even more off of him. Really love my sketching of coral.
We have a new brother who wishes to bind himself to the service of Lord Dagon.
He dares to touch the
I can't believe it.
Kill him! The time of cleansing is almost here!
Maybe I should try to get the Mehrunes razor off of him.
You are weak like the gods you pray to!
Oh, they killed Julius anyway. Oh, that's a good idea.
Dawn.
Dawn is breaking. I just refuse to hand over my shit.
I am you as a give.
No.
What? I must warn you. No one leaves this place who does not bind himself to the service of Lord Dagon. But I am sure you will reconsider. You have proven yourself worthy and dedicated to have come this far. I ask you one last time. Give me your possessions. The Master requires it of all initiates.
No.
Then you have come here to die.
Doodle-doodle-doo. Terrence Stamp, come here.
He dares to touch the sacred Xerxes! Kill him!
Oh, he just heals himself until he runs into the portal. I couldn't release Julius.
Be glad you will not live to see the day.
Area located.
Doodle-doodle-doo. Oh, fortunately I couldn't infiltrate it. I needed to keep my gear. Is there any cool like gear in here?
The time of cleansing is almost
The dawn is breaking.
Dawn is
Only
breaking.
the chosen will survive
Lord
the
Dagon
cleansing.
will welcome your soul in Oblivion!
Die, unbeliever. You there. Stop
Who's
where
there?
you are.
Who's there? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Try an antechamber. Oh. Very hard chest over here. Base Ring of Freedom. Resist paralysis.
Die, glad! You will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth!
Oh, man. Also, Ubu-chan, my fist will sit on your face.
The dawn is breaking! The dawn is breaking!
There you go. The dawn is breaking. I've escaped with the Mysterium Xarxes, now to deliver it to Martin in Cloud Ruler Temple. They leave. Oh, they do leave. What if I send your soul straight to Mehrunes Dagon?
Die, unbeliever! I do not fear death. Be glad! You will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth!
Oh, can I paralyze you? Oh, I thought he would fall down the mountain, like, and take damage. I know my charge on this.
Only the chosen will survive! Only the chosen will survive the... I do not fear death.
Are you sure? You need to be running away.
Hi, I'm Esty.
I suggest running!
I do not fear death. Lord Dagon will welcome your...
Got him. He has a potato on him. Gonna move him into the water. Turn him to Lord Dagon. Oh, actually, he's stuck in the rock. I don't think we're getting him out of there. Nope. We've returned him to the earth. He's gonna be staying inside the rock for now. Alright, Cloud Ruler Temple.
Thank Talos you've returned safely.
Me.
Do you have the amulet?
No. Ankar Cameron escaped with it.
Please tell me you have some good news.
Maybe I have the Mysterium Xarxes.
Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you?
No, but I do have the Mysterium Xarxes.
By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle.
God.
Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power.
Can the Xarxes lead us to Cameron?
I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma.
What do you know about Daedric magic?
I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest, but the workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself.
Oh. What about the Mysterium Xarxes?
This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself, and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manka Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it.
Oblivion Gate?
It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the Dragonfires. Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. With these divine gifts, the Daedra of Oblivion have been kept at bay for thousands of years. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits to our world. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood, wielding the Amulet of Kings. This was the essence of Manka Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance. But his complete victory remains perilously close. We must recover the Amulet of Kings and relight the Dragonfires before it is too late to stem Dagon's invasion.
All right.
I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xerxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about those spies in the meantime.
Sir.
Good Joffrey.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful.
About these spies, though.
Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated.
I will find these spies. Ooh, Joffrey's not a fan of me.
Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers.
Captain Guard.
Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they plan.
Captain Bird's not a fan of mine either.
I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity.
Sir.
Sir.
I'll feel better when you've eliminated those spies. There's no
I get
telling
it.
what they may be planning.
What can I do for you, sir? Aye, she's a beauty, isn't she? It's hard not to admire the stonework. That's some real craftsmanship, that is.
Any rumors?
The Mythic Dawn will never take Cloud Ruler Temple, not while any blade still draws breath.
What about the spies?
We always see them near the runestone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that
she's a beauty, ain't she?
To attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry. May Talos guide you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
Cyrus.
The Emperor's dead. Don't worry, we'll keep the Emperor Martin safe here. No enemy has ever taken Cloud Ruler from the Blades. Farewell.
And I don't know if it's ever mentioned in this game, but it definitely says online that he is named after the hero of Stros Mackay. Talk to him more.
What can I do for you, sir? Hey, Talos, what can I do?
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Talos guide.
All of the male red guards in this game are the same voice actor as that. That's the same voice actor. I'm coming to the Doomstone. Yeah, when I first played Redguard, I was like, wait a minute, that's the guy from Oblivion. Is it at dawn and dusk? Just dusk, it seems.
glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion. You are weak. Be glad you will not live. I do not.
The Mythic Dawn agent named Jurl is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Perhaps I should speak to Captain Bird, as Joffrey suggested. Found a key marked Basement Key. Perhaps this clue can help me locate a Mythic Dawn agent's base in Bruma. Captain Bird may be able to provide some information. My name is Captain Bird. As I sailed. What is that? Oh, it's the clothing I threw away when I spent all that time in jail.
Always a pleasure. May the...
Always a pleasure.
Wind be on your back. I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard. I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. Hey, you're the... Hey, except for Jurl coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town.
What about me?
What about you? Turned up anything suspicious?
Yeah, Jurl was the Mythic Dawn agent.
God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Jurl's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
All right.
I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better.
The better.
You too. Great.
There's all the still injured Bruma guards.
Greetings, High Elf.
Greetings, High Elf. Have to order Jurl's basement. Dawn commentaries. Jurl's orders. The Bruma Caverns. Show this document to Joffrey immediately. Jurl, the Master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Coral. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to glorious cleansing. The Master has chosen you in Savary, or I think it's, Saviri, for a most crucial mission, a sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim Heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed blades. The Master has made its destruction a top priority of the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on the Septim's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of the temple's defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover and defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. And once the Great Gate is opened, the fall of Bruma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand for long after that, and the Septim will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch, but again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. The dawn is breaking, Ruma Cameron. We just met her. Don't see the Savagery. Found the Bruma Caverns. Interesting.
What have you learned about the spies?
Their names and what they're doing.
This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
Considering I took Martin all over Cyrodiil, I believe everybody saw us, including you personally slaying several Mythic Dawn members.
The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against...
I think the blades are just like, holy shit. Did you see that guy just leap off the top of Cloud Ruler Temple to go eliminate some spies?
I do not fear death! The dawn is breaking!
Oh, a bandit over here shooting in the back?
It shows them will survive the cleansing.
Mythic Dawn agent named Saviri Faram is dead. I should report to Joffrey that both of them are dead. Doodle-doo.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Ow! Ow! Ah! Ow! Do your work!
Here we are. Let's close this gate while we're here.
Oblivion lets goo liftry grin.
Let's go. Codex, high five. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. You guys come in the... Not running this way. Oh well. Once again, it's the same Oblivion gate layout. I know they're randomized, but I seem to get this one all the time. Not get over this invisible wall. I guess I don't need to. Run around. Make it up there. Oh, I had the door icon. There it is. almost get up. There we are. Into the tower. Anything is possible when you're a master acrobat like me. Flesh Spire. Let's go around this way. Sigillum Sanguis. Bow of Harm, Base Ring of Light. Don't need those. Leave those behind. Should just want something good out of these chests. Gate is closed. See what we got. Transcendent Sigil Stone. Night Eye or shock damage. Shock damage ain't bad. Halfstone Cave. Doodle-doodle-doo. Pretty moon. My horse.
Have you seen Armand Kristoff?
That's me.
Sir, what have you learned about the spies?
They're dead.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes. I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his progress with the Xarxes.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's Paradise. Xarxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra Lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric Lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
I have several Daedric artifacts.
I've learned that the Mysterium Xarxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's Paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's Paradise. Manca Cameron bound himself to the Xarxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further.
Oh.
A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual.
Okay.
I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return, the Daedric artifact.
Yes?
Oh, really, Codex? It's a fun one. Do. Store Mehrunes Razor. Ring of Freedom. Sacred Witness. True History of the Night Mother, huh? Or my sigil stones. I definitely need a key ring. That's fair. I actually wouldn't always do the main quest myself. Often I would return the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey, and then set out and do whatever else I wanted to do on that character. Be like, thanks. Take back out my dead drop orders. And then decide which Ayleid artifact do we want to turn in. Turn in the Ebony Blade. I don't think we can turn in Mehrunes Razor. We can turn in Sanguine Rose. Volendrung. Paralyzed 3 seconds. Rockpick. By Azora. Actually, ooh, which... I didn't realize I had 2 Black Soul Gems. Which one needed Vermina? Need a Black Soul Gem. Let's do this quest and see what we get. We probably give that one to Martin. No, I was saving the arena for a later quest. There's actually there's a quest later in the game after we finish all the Daedric ones that requires you need to get the blood of every race in the game. And the arena, you fight at least every race at least once in there, so I was sort of saving it for efficiency purposes. Got a Black Soul Gem for Vermina.
We meet again, mortal, for we have met before, whether you know it or not. When you mutter in your sleep, you speak to me.
Vermina.
When you waken wet with sweat, you've just left my house.
Vermina.
I dwell in your dreams. I savor your nightmares.
My fist will dwell on your face.
Now you.
My fist will savor your face. My fist will serve your face.
The wizard Arkfed has the orb of Vermina, snatched from the dreams of my followers and dragged into the waking world. Travel to his tower and retrieve my orb. Take care, though, mortal. In my orb, Arkfed has found more than he bargained for.
After I left an offering of a black soul gem, Vermina's followers summoned the Daedra, who spoke to me. Told me of an orb that had been stolen by a wizard Arkved. Travel to his tower, retrieve the orb, and bring it back. Tower ain't that far away. Right, Arkved. Where you at, you big dumb nerd? It's time. Uh-oh. It's kind of ominous. Can you imagine that's your dining room? Oh, I really like it. It's working great. Some Daedra in here. Arkved's Void. Uh-oh. Here, what if I... Ooh. Okay. Say bye-bye! You done goofed. I gotta get him to come over here. Rawr. He just summons his. Say bye. Now, obviously, I need to see what happens to me when I jump down there. You keep falling, but you're dead. Aquatic evolution. Sure was. We play dangerous. We jump. We go. Ah!
Oh!
Beautiful fire.
Ha!
Archibald's Lost Halls. Open very hard lock. Come on, guys. I have a little surprise for you. Wait, are they actually going to come out here? Oh man, they don't leave. That sucks. I'd love if they did. It'd be a lot cooler if they did.
Excellent!
I hope I've been saying your name right. Jehen Moran Hugger, thank you very much for the follow. High five. If it's not right, please let me know. Unwelcome guests. Bloomery. You know what? I'll have to put my clan fear. Not my clan fear, my day drop in there. Wait, what? Oh, these guys have flexion on. That's what's happening. Archbed's Oasis. Well, that's exactly what I wanted to do, Terry. This is his oasis. Uh-oh. You want to see something cool? See somebody backflip into lava before? Alright, well, no oasis for him. Uh-oh. Exactly what I was thinking, Terry. Ooh, Grand Soldier. Evil Eye. Look at this giant furniture in this room. I think this guy Archbed really messed up at some point. The only way I can actually kill these things is to let the damage reflection kill them. Because they also have maximum damage reflection. Lovely level the block here. I think it's better if we just keep going. This tiny trapdoor. No, they don't have to die. Trapdoor to his oasis. What? Oh, wait a minute. Did I Dark Messiah this business? Need him closer to the edge. Oh, Go. Yes. Oh, he's not hitting the lava, though. I don't think you can paralyze Atronax. Hall of Changes. Changes. Oh, and face the great changes. Old wooden ship. I see no changes. I wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Get out of the way. Archibed's retreat. Help, what's going on here in Archibed's tower? Terrible tower design. Oh yeah, this is his retreat? See why he likes it. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of Atronax. Knock one off. Yeah, they're elementals. That's a dead wall. Is this the right way? Oh. Get trapped in this maze. Shield bash him. Out of the way, bro. Oh my god, I can't move. Wrong move. Wait, I can go over here.
Out of my way, you beast!
Lost halls. Back here. Archibed's retreat. That's a dead end. Okay. So down that way. Here we are.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Down to Archibed's rending halls. Here's a Frost Atronach. Frost Elemental, essentially. Where's that light coming from? No one knows. Bunch of headless zombies stacked in this hallway. Archbed's Death Quarters. Ancient Portcullis. The Archbed. Archbed is unconscious. Handwritten note. A note written in a trembling hand. There is no world so great as the world of the mind. There is no voyager so well traveled as the traveler in the land of dreams. There is no abyss so deep as the well of terror that lies within each of us. I have plumbed its depths. I have seen the unthinkable. I am unafraid. Even death's boundaries do not confine me. I am the lord of limitless space and the master of place and time. Through the doors of sleep, the universe lies waiting for me. I will no longer wait for my dreams to carry me worlds away, to unknowable deeps, to unspeakable vastness. I shall dwell in the house of Vermina forever, the orb my companion. There is no compass to my destination, no end to my journey. My mind is the eternal voyager, fearless and wild, with wonder in the halls of horror. My orb. I think we, put old Archbed out of his misery. What do we do here? I agree, you are wasting space. I should put something good in there. My blade skill increased. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or if it has any effect on the quest. I'm not sure. Oh. What if you just go in there to start? Oh my god, these Storm Atronachs are still chasing me. Are you kidding me?
Is returned, and Archbed will live out the rest of his days in nightmare. It is fitting. You have proved yourself, mortal. It is fitting as well that you should bear my token.
At the Skull of Corruption, Vermina was pleased that I returned the orb and has been rewarded with the Skull of Corruption. Corruption for 30 seconds on target. I don't want to give this one away.
You'll never take me down.
Oh, it pops up your corrupted clone.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I think there's a glitch. I think there's a glitch with the Skull of Corruption where I think you can reflect it back onto yourself, and then if you quickly reload, you then have you can use yourself as a follower. It creates like a permanent copy of your own player character who will then follow you forever. What is this deer doing? Shut this gate. This item, the Skull of Corruption, what it does is create a violent copy of an NPC that you shoot it at so that it you know, it's like two NPCs fighting each other until the death. Shooting real loud. It's the tower. This is the tower. Got it. I could probably look up how to do the glitch. It'd probably be pretty funny. To have a second orange running around with us. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Morally questionable. It has to be justified in, you know, advising this owl to please lower his voice. Fire salts. What sort of fracturing? Tell him, hoot you. Sorcerer's Ring, spell absorption, 25 points. Bro, we're in. Instead of Mundane Ring, we pop the Sorcerer's Ring on. Bing bang boomski. We have 103% reflect damage, 101% spell absorption. We are now immune to all physical damage, immune to all magical damage. Our character is invulnerable, except we can still get knocked down, so I don't know what's going on here. Help. Oh, I got paralyzed. We're not immune to paralysis, but they can't kill us. We are in like Flynn, everybody. I haven't even seen Altered Carbon Season 1. Skull of Corruption. It's the Mundane Ring. Skull of Corruption in there. I like it. What other Daedric artifacts have I gotten? Oh, the ring of, Do we need the ring of Vermina anymore? I don't think we do. Sorry, no, not Vermina. Namira. Ring of Namira. Reflect damage and reflect spell. Yeah, I don't think we can turn in the Ring of Namira. That's what we'll do. Ring of Namira, very powerful artifact. We used it for a long time, but not something we need anymore. I like keeping the other ones because of their unique appearance.
Yes?
Like Ebony Blade and Bolindrung.
The next section of the Mysterium Xarxes is very difficult. I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet. I hope you are making better progress.
I am.
I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Give the Ring of Namira. I did see ads for that. I was interested in watching it, but haven't gotten to it.
I'll sleep better once this keepsake of Namira is gone from my possession. A good choice for our purpose, though.
For our purpose. What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Broomer, I think.
Broomer.
Farewell, my friend.
I've just received word from the Countess of Broomer that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Broomer into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Ooh, where's the gate?
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Broomer City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
Right.
You should rendezvous with Captain...
Oh, the map is going nuts again. Game might crash soon.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kvatch available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time.
I think you should let me do it.
We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate. We'll hold here until you're ready, although I'd rather not sit around waiting to see what else comes out of that gate.
Do I need to take them with me? Because those guys are 1000% going to die. Like, no question.
Ow!
Especially if I do stuff like this, they're gonna fall into the lava. That Zivalai just did. The tower, right?
Ha!
Ah. Power of the Fury Spike. Aegis robe. Shield 18%. Like that. Boom, 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 boom. I would still love the chance for a random drop for an item called the Amulet of Axes, the Amulet of Swords. I'd still love to see one of those. And to get the appropriate Transcendent Sigil Stones. Then we could self-enchant a full set of Daedric armor and run around in that, and that'd be just... I think it looks cool. I mean, this gear looks pretty cool too, but... I've reached the Sigil Stone. Now I need to bring Captain Bird here and show him how to close a gate. Fuck! Well... Come on, old bird.
All right, give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now. All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kavach. And that's not going to happen here, not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, you're with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We're with you,
right.
Captain.
So far.
I'm a god.
Look out!
I know.
You're pathetic.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. I wonder if you have 100% resistance to fire, can you hang out in the lake? Alright, so Bird is unconscious for sure. His guards, he's already unconscious. His guards are already going to be dead. So sorry. But I'll just head to the top of the tower and Bird should catch up eventually. How should I explain this to Bird? The best way to close these Oblivion gates is if you can run faster than a horse, jump higher than anyone in the history of the land, clear lava lakes in a single bound, be immune to all physical and magical damage. You can just run straight to the top. That's all he needs to do. I don't know why everybody doesn't do it. Does what take away being God mode? Bird and I reached the Sigil Stone. Yes, Bird's here, for sure.
Look out!
Look out. All you have is an iron sword? You suck. Oh, take away from gameplay? I mean... Oh, his guard's still alive. Yes, I do, because... one, I love this game. Two, I feel like you always become a god in Elder Scrolls games like this. And three, we're on very hard difficulty. Everything else has been a god this whole time. Yeah. Poor Brumagard.
Here
comes another one. Wish the guards would pick up their armor and wear it. Like pick up their good Daedric armor. Ace of Fracturing. Warhammer of the Undead. Here you go, bird. All you gotta do, buddy. I closed the gate with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me. Put his clothes on. What? To be fair, in Souls games, I'm not dealing 1 to 6 damage.
That's the best you can do. Show me what you've got. You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion.
Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hellgates. We can defend Bruma.
We can defend Bruma.
How are you?
Oh no, Terry.
It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Cool. I had to half cheat on. Oh wait, actually, you might be talking about tomorrow's framed. Never mind. What is tomorrow's framed for me? Because today's for me was the one with Domhnall Gleeson, Rachel McAdams. Is that the one you're talking about? I knew what the movie was, but I had to half cheat and look it up because I was like, oh, I can't remember the name of this movie.
Have you helped? Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
What else can I do to help?
Martin made some progress on the Mysterium Xarxes while you were gone. You should speak to him about it. Bruma cannot hold off the hordes of Oblivion alone. You should ask the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil to send help.
So this quest...
You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as soon as possible. The danger to Bruma is growing by the day.
So this quest does lead up to a big quest where they do open a great gate in Bruma. And depending this quest is completely optional. Allies for Bruma. If you don't do anything, you're gonna get 2 guys in leather armor out there helping you close the great gate. Otherwise, if you actually go around, depending on how many cities you go around to and convince them to send help, you'll get an increasing number of allies to help you in the fight. But obviously, since we're trying to do all the quests, we're gonna go get, God, we're gonna go get all the help we can get. You upstairs?
Hail!
Heal. Hail. It's a nice room, Martin.
I figured out another item needed for the ritual, to open the portal to Cameron's paradise. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a divine. This was a terrible puzzle to me. Unlike the Daedra Lords, the gods have no artifacts, and do not physically manifest themselves in our world. How then to obtain the blood of a god? But Joffrey solved it. The blood of Tiber Septim himself, who became one of the divines.
By the 9 divines.
This is a secret remembered only by the Blades, passed down from one Grand Master to the next. Joffrey should tell it to you himself.
What then? Why did Joffrey send me to you?
Be sure to speak to Joffrey about the armor of Tiber Septim. I'll continue my study of the Mysterium Xerxes.
Good evening, sir.
Armor of Tiber Septim.
So, Martin wants you to recover the armor of Tiber Septim. I wish there was another way. The armor is in the shrine of Tiber Septim, in the catacombs beneath the ruins of Sankator, a holy place once.
Holy of Holies.
But Sankator became evil long ago. No one has returned from the shrine of Tiber Septim for many lifetimes.
What evil lurks in Sankator?
I do not know. The catacombs of Sankator were sealed by the first Grand Master of the Blades. The 4 mightiest blades of Tiber Septim's day, Elaine, Valdemar, Relus, and Kaznar, went to Sankator and never returned. Here, this is the key to Sankator's outer door. I fear I am sending you to your death, but we have no other choice. You must succeed.
I must and I will.
We might need a key.
An ancient relic of the first emperor who became the divine Talos, the patron of our order. After the Battle of Sankator, Tiber Septim gave his armor to the Blades in honor of our role in his victory. The Blades built a shrine in the catacombs of Sankator, on the spot where Tiber Septim received the blessing of Akatosh. The armor has been there ever since. Before evil came to Sankator, this shrine was a place of pilgrimage for all Blades. But no one has visited the shrine and lived to tell the tale in centuries. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Sir, what can I do for you? The noose around Bruma is tightening. Now that the Mythic Dawn has learned Martin's location, we have to be prepared for the worst. I'd have to say, I'm partial to the Great Hall. On those cold nights, nothing warms your bones better than a roaring fire. May Talos guide you.
A bit of both, Terry. So, apparently the general public knows that the Blades go where the Emperor goes. So they are like the Secret Service guys you see. And are like the Royal Guard. But what most of the Empire doesn't know is that there's way more Blades operating as undercover agents in service of the Empire and protection of the throne than there are actually people just guarding them. Uh-oh. I think that there's a crash. Bum, 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 bum. Well, you know what? I'll let you know if I know. And I think you know what? I think that crash is a sign. I need to end a little bit early to get ready for work. I got a couple chores I need to get done before that. So ending, 10, 15 minutes earlier than usual, but I think it's okay. Hope you guys will forgive me. We also just started dropping frames right now, so I think it's as a good time as any to take off, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching. I do really, really appreciate it. A shout out to GG Codex, GG High Five. Thank you so much for that resub today. And Jen Morin Hugger, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, guys. Here is the schedule, linked right there, translated into your time zone. We're coming back tomorrow for a bit of a longer stream. So starting up in, what is that, about 22 hours from now is the next stream, and we're gonna go 4.5, 5 hours tomorrow afternoon for me. So hope to see you guys back here at that time. Take care and have a good one, everybody.